Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and welcome to the first episode of a new series on Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I am going to be going through the historical single battles, and I'm going to be doing it as the Confederates. If you are a fan of Grand Tactician, but could do without all the in-depth strategic planning and maneuvering, you might want to hit the subscribe button because this is going to be strictly battles. Now, as you can see, we've got quite a lot of battles to go through. I think there's probably about 20 of them here. We've got First Manassas as our first battle, and then First Manassas, which is, it says it's a regimental level scenario of the battle. We're going to be going to the brigade level scenario of the battle for our first episode. Like I said, I'm going to be going through all of these, probably skipping out on reading the whole backstory of the battle on the episodes. Sure, there's plenty of information out there on that you could find if you're so inclined to look it up. Know a lot of you are probably Civil War buffs and pretty familiar with the actual history of the battle. We're going to be setting the AI to hard. Our commanders are Joseph Johnson, Wade Hampton, Stonewall Jackson, and Jeb Stuart. We are going to be going up against Daniel Tyler, David Hunter, Samuel Heinzelman, Dixon Miles, Theodore Runyon, and Robert Patterson. So let's get into today's battle. See what happens. I haven't looked at any of these yet, so we will see how it compares to the battles in the campaign. Now, being a brand new series, I do ask one favor in the first episode. If you hit that like button, it will help out greatly getting the series exposure with the YouTube algorithm, getting it out there to more people, and helping to grow my still small channel. Also, if you want to leave a comment, that would help too. And as always, advice and tips are always welcome. Alright, General Patterson, who has been at Bunker Hill since Monday, seems to have moved yesterday to Charlestown, 23 miles to the east of Winchester. Unless he prevents it, we shall move towards General Beauregard today. I leave General Carson here with 2 brigades of Virginia militia with orders to fall back if the enemy should approach in force. General McDowell's army has continued its movement from Centerville along Warrentown Turnpike, with head of column sighted beyond Stone Bridge. Evans' brigade will hold the left flank and Stone Bridge, with Koch in the center holding Lewis's balls. Koch's going to hold Lewis's balls and Island Ford. The rest of the army will continue preparations to attack McDowell's left flank from Blackburn's Ford, where Longstreet repelled the Union demonstration. All reinforcements, ammunition, and supplies are to be moved hastily to Manassas Junction to strengthen the combined armies. Okay, let's see what we are going into battle with. We've got Beauregard here. We've got 19,542 men and 37 guns. Okay. Alright, so about 30,000. Now, some of these battles are going to be really, really small, like single individual brigades, so that would be interesting to see how that plays out here. Let's see. Department of Pennsylvania is arriving in 36 hours. We are slightly outnumbered. I haven't decided how I'm going to be doing this yet, if I'm going to be doing the entire battle in one episode, or if I'm going to split it up if it runs a little long. I've been thinking about just doing it in individual episodes, so... Alright, so Stone Bridge. We do have a brigade up here. Henry Hill is occupied. Lewis's Ford. Island Ford occupied. Matthews Hill. And the Turnpike, which is lost. That's right there. Defend your position. So it's a defensive battle. So let's get down into the nitty-gritty of this. I'm going to try and do the build reinforcement, or parapets and stuff. I don't even know if I can do that in this. Build breastworks. Okay, so I guess we can. Let's put the breastworks. Now, if you've watched any of my campaigns on Grand Tactician, you know I'm absolutely horrible at building breastworks and stuff like that. So it just never seems to work for me. So a little bit of patience is asked while I try and figure this out here. We'll build that. Well, as you can see, this is the problem I always seem to have with this. Right. Right now our artillery does have a pretty good line of sight over here. Let's have them... Right, we've got artillery over here too, along with some infantry. They don't really have the best line of sight. So we could probably move them up a little bit, have these guys come over here. Have the artillery come up. Alright, so now we've got Johnston, Beauregard, it's like they could cross right here if they wanted to. We've also got a couple crossings that are going to be unguarded up in this area. The stone bridge. And our artillery here. Move them over a little bit so they have better coverage of the stone bridge. Okay, Patterson or Beauregard. Let's see, we can only deploy out in this area here. Alright, so Beauregard. Yeah, we can do it like this. Okay. And Johnston, I'm going to have you move. I have you move over here. Over Island Ford. Okay, oh, we still got someone down here. Beckham. 4th Brigade. Oh, they're attached to Johnson, apparently. Okay. Let's get the battle started. See what the Union has in store for us. So far, we haven't caught sight of anything over here. What I could do is, once Johnston gets into position, I could push him across Island Ford. I have a feeling they're going to be coming down through here. Although it would also make sense if they came at us from the north, because these are completely undefended. Get these guys moved up. Get the artillery up there as well. There they go, marching into position. Looks like we lost sight of the Union force that was right there. Now this is their only objective that they hold, so it would kind of stand to reason that they're up somewhere in this area. That's not going to stop them from pushing in on us. Here's a brigade of Union troops right here. 4th Brigade, there's 2,600 of them. We could push some skirmishers out, I guess. Let's deploy skirmishers from these 2 brigades and push them across the river and see if we can't see anything. Alright, they are firing on us. do we have any line of sight for our artillery yet? Just barely out of range, so we'll move you up a little bit. Have this artillery. So they've got artillery over here. There we go. You can see them now. So far, haven't seen anything in the north. They're set to long range. Maybe move up a little bit. Not really keen on my guys sitting here taking fire. We do have a whole division over here, so we could push these guys out. Cross the river. Let's do that. Get our artillery moved over as well. Have our skirmishers come up and join the fight here. Get you moved over. Artillery is in range now, so they are firing on the enemy. Skirmishers are just still out of range. They've only taken one casualty, so right, slow down a little bit. We got a pretty sizable force coming at us here. Looks like this is where they're going to make their crossing, or at least try to, at the stone bridge. So we're going to send some... Oh, we don't really have a whole lot to send out there. Let's try and hit them as they come across. 1st Brigade with 2,600, 2nd Brigade with 2,100, and then more to follow. They do have artillery over here. I think we're going to send Cock up to support. Get our artillery moved over here as well. All right, Johnston. I have you move up over here. All right, let's see how things are going on this side. Okay. Artillery's still moving into position. Got a lot of artillery over here. Matthews Hill is lost. Oh yeah, they're coming in behind us. Very smart. With their cavalry. Okay, so let's see how we're doing over here. Not really sure if I want these two two brigades going up against what they may have or may not have over here. Okay, these skirmishers are not really doing too much because they're out of range, so we'll move them up a little bit more. They're going to be completely in the open, but so are they. And our brigades are moving in. Eventually, they'll figure out how to get across this river here. They're just kind of running back and forth. It might not be good. They might be stuck there. Our artillery is firing, so they are within range so far. Okay, Evans is moving into position. He's going to have a pretty big force on his rear. We do have some cavalry here. Got Jeb Stuart, so we can separate Jeb Stuart out. We'll detach Stuart so that he comes up faster. Okay, Smith and Beckham. Detach them as well. He's already detached. All right, that works. Have you come up over here. Bring Beckham with you. All right. They have pulled back a little bit to be outside. Well, they're not really outside range of our artillery. Let's... have you fire on him. Okay, 7th Brigade is holding the line right here. Johnson's moving into position. These guys are still kind of screwed. Let's get them into, I guess we can't get them into a marching column. I thought that might help them. Just give it a halt order here. I don't think they're going to be able to get across the river there. That might be a slight glitch in the game's part. Move these guys up a little bit so they're out in front of their skirmishers. Makes sense. Move you up a little bit, get you in range. Push you up too. Captain Rogers has received wounds and is wounded. Alright, Longstreet. You can't get across the river. We'll send you down here. Oh, he's just gonna... wow, okay. Hang on, cancel. Alright, Longstreet, figure it out, would you? Just come across the river, right there. Gotta get our artillery up. Hampton? Looks like Hampton's on his own. Yeah, he's detached. So let's send Hampton up here as well. Hopefully Longstreet's out of the way by then. And then we're going to move Beauregard. Oh, they're making another push on the bridge here. Our artillery broke. It's cool. Get you up over here. Oh, they're pushing in on us. Alright, Stewart. Have you come over here. Where's this guy going? Start moving this these brigades into position over here along this fence line. Let's rally them. Get our artillery up over here. If we can stop them over here, that'll be kind of ideal here. Like they've got a lot arrayed against us. Cock is waiting for orders, although he is detached. Edmund Kirby Smith's moving up to here. Beckham's still moving. Beauregard. We're going to have you move up here as well. Let's get the entire army moving. Meanwhile, Longstreet's stuck on the bridge again. Oh, there he goes. Looks like he's kind of moving. Just moving really slow. Alright, so what's the condition of 4th Brigade? They've lost 350. Looks like one of our skirmisher units broke over here. Went back to their parent brigade. I don't know what Longstreet's issue is. Alright, so our infantry is getting into position. Set them to long range. We're going to have to move them up, hit these guns. Alright, we got Stewart over here. It's only got 334 men. Alright, they did push us right off the stone bridge. Not sure where our unit disappeared to. Oh, that's not what I want you to do. They're charging us with skirmishers. We're going to have to send this brigade over here to help out. Let's get some artillery over there as well. Bring some more artillery over. Probably shouldn't have waited so long to send my other division over here, but... have Stuart come up over here. Smith, it's time for you to move. Cox got to hold the line by himself here for now. At least until everyone else gets into a position. Now he's going the wrong way. Longstreet's still all fucked up over here. So we'll give him orders to halt and have him come over here. Although he's gonna... wow. Okay, never mind. Our other division's moving. Kind of slow, but they're moving nonetheless. And we're taking more casualties than they are, so... just slightly more, but still it counts towards the victory conditions. It does look like they're starting to move their artillery up. I mean, their infantry. So let's have these guys fall back to the fence line. We did manage to knock out one of the batteries, which is a good thing. Okay, they're firing. They're not. Let's get them over here. They're still moving. Okay, they're moving over here. Cock isn't really doing all that bad, considering he's all by himself holding what's left of our line on the stone bridge. Beckham's still down here. Change his orders, bring him up over here. Evans, here's Evans. I guess we can't rally him. He did take a whole lot of casualties, so... Meanwhile, our other forces are, uh-oh, what happened here? Bonham was wounded in action. So basically, Longstreet over here stuck on the bridge is what they have, so we're gonna... what to do? 4th Brigade, Hampton's Legion is coming in. They've only got 600 men. They're low on ammo here. Alright, so things are looking kind of rough. Stewart broke. Gave these guys orders to fall back. Alright. Let's get you moved up here. Alright, Beauregard's still moving into position. I think we're gonna get rolled up right off the right off Matthews Hill. Right over to Henry Hill. Really wish you'd do what I told you to do. We're sitting idle. Let's get you up right here so you can fire. Alright, he's starting to waver. Not a surprise considering he's way out in the open here. Alright, Cock's doing okay. Let's hit this detachment. Kirby Smith is advancing, so he's going to be joining the fight soon. Our other division over here is still moving a little slow. I don't think we're going to be able to do much with him. Let's see what's happening over here. Hampton's Legion, Longstreet, stable, but he's just got some weird ideas about what I want him to do. We'll pull him back and then try and move him in increments if he's going to be piggish about getting across that bridge. Fourth Brigade's lost 800 men. Get you up over here. Alright, anyone sitting around that I didn't notice yet? Okay, we got our two brigades that are holding pretty firm against a very sizable force. Alright, we're up to 7%. They're at 4.8. Now we've got more moving over here, which is not good. Cock is about to break. Let's move you up just a little bit. Okay, I really need you to move. They're tiring, but we're going to have to give the order to double time it to get them up there. Beckham's still down here. These guys are painfully slow. See what Longstreet's doing. He's just refusing to move. This would have gone a lot better over here if Longstreet had gotten across the bridge. Alright, if we can... Let's give the double time order. a general rally order for our army. Him rally too. Can't believe we're still holding over here. Right, you're gonna come up right here. Actually, no, you're not. I'll have you come up over here. So it looks like they're about to... Actually, we'll give you order to hit him. We got a lot up against us. Sliding in very quickly into a full defeat here. I just really need these guys to get into position. Okay. You come right up here. Let's get you up on Henry Hill up here. Let's bring you over here. How's it looking? Okay, 1st Brigade breaks, that would be very handy. So we're about to lose Pendleton here, or B Junior. Alright, what's happening over here? Well, they're moving in. Alright, Longstreet. I have you turn around. Have you hit him? Cancel those orders. Coming in with their artillery first. Hold them hard. Johnson was killed in action. Whoops. Garnett's losing men. Why are they idle? Actually, should have fire on him. These guys are just taking too long to get up there. I don't think they're going to have any hope of holding them. Our army commander died. The rest of our line just broke. by the time these guys get up here, they're going to be in possession of Henry Hill, and I'm thinking we are going to, unless things drastically change, we're going to lose this battle. There's Johnson, he's dead. Alright, he just broke. 2nd Brigade, have to hit them. Really got no one I can send over here now. So a little, kind of an ahistoric outcome to this battle, where the Confederates lost. Now they're pushing on us, so we should probably get our artillery back a little bit. Fall back. Maybe we could buy a little bit of time for them to, for my other division to show up. Alright, I'm going to change your orders, have you hit them right there. Next in line, move you up here. Alright, he's already got orders, he's got orders. It's got to be kind of disheartening for the inbound troops to pass their broken comrades on the way out. Right, 2nd Brigade's suffered 550 casualties. We are at 163. Let's see, what are we doing over here? I think we might have pushed them back. I'm going to give Longstreet an order to cross the bridge again, just because. Have Hampton come up a little bit. And our artillery broke. Double time. Double time. Double time. Artillery up here. How's it going on the stone bridge? Kirby Smith is facing off against divisions on either side of them, or brigades on either side of them. I have him fall back. %, at 10%, and there we have it. Okay, so it was a defeat at the First Battle of Manassas for the Confederates, which didn't actually happen, but in our world it did. Speed this up. Just going to give a general retreat order. Now that these guys are getting into position, that's kind of interesting here. we'll fight it out. Why not? Alright. All of our units have withdrawn from the battlefield. Although the battle is counted as lost, the troops are retreating orderly. So, the overall scheme of things, out of 34,000, they lost 3,800, slightly more than 10%. They lost 25 of their 60 guns. We lost 22 of 57. 5,127 casualties for us total. So, minor Confederate defeat it is. So that would be the first Battle of Manassas, or Bull Run. We did not win that one. If the other division, Beauregard's division, had been moved earlier, and that's entirely on me, I think we would have had a different outcome. If that mass of troops that came up on Henry Hill was repelled, I think definitely we would have had a different outcome. But that's going to do it for the first episode of our new series. If you like the episode, hit that like button. Like I said at the beginning, it'll help out the channel and the series get exposure with the algorithm of YouTube. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section. If you'd like to come along through the rest of the historical battles here, I'm going to skip this one for now, the regimental level scenario of the same battle that we just did. We'll move on to Wilson's Creek. I may come back to this as the last episode of the series, but up next is going to be Wilson's Creek, and this is what I was talking about in terms of smaller units. We have 10,200 units. People, and they only have 5,600, so might not be a outcome like we just had, but it might be. You never know. Hit the subscribe, you can come along with us. A76NY saying thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the premiere episode of our playthrough as the Confederates of the historical single battles, and we will see you for Wilson's Creek.